Hello everyone. I came across this video and I didn't know whether to laugh or to cry or to pity or to be outraged or whatever. It's just mixed emotion. But at the end of the day, also laughing also took precedent. It's just crazy. You could literally see that this man is so angry, and anything that stands in his way is going to take that thing down. As in, he no send anybody at all. Just take a look at this video.
After you go say make civil servant no thief. My brother, if I get opportunity, I go thief them down. Even them when they there, so I go thief them. I'm telling you, it's so annoying.
All right, lastly, before I let you go, I mean, if government decides not to move away from the 60,000, will this strike continue? And do you think this strike will yield any result? I
know what to make you finish your question. If they like, may they say no. Say they no go. Say may they still die for that 60,000 naira when they talk. Therefore, then they go know say a hungry man is an angry man. And when the hunters learn to shoot without missing, so the birds learn to fly without fetching. They go here and they go collect woto. Not be as the way we do so. You get where we go do and reach now. We go they walk out for street, they destroy them, they kill themselves.
Thank you so much.
Because a hungry man is an angry man. As with the first, so my brother, as I come here this morning, so I never shop. I been my children, they forbid to go to the school when their children they go. They go carry their children, thief our money, they carry their children, go better school. When they finish, they come load their children over us again. They return and say, experience, do you qualify? Do you have this qualification? Qualification, kill their parents there. Qualification, kill them. Nonsense people. Huh? Nonsense idiots. You know how much senator they collect a month? Even their SAs, those days we go school, say we no want to be touts. Now touts be their SA and others, what they do for them. And do you know how much they collect? They collect above 300,000-400,000 naira every month. If to say we know, for just Kukuma sit down for touting. So that all of us go they do touting.
That's how you be.
Before they do touting, then we'll come suffer, go school finish. Now we'll come and come enter the civil service war. Then they'll call the suffer house. They'll call the suffer house. So as time goes on now, we go join the touting. So that make all of us the
Yes. Frustration that our workers are going through, especially law-abiding workers who do the right thing, who refuse to take bribe, who refuse to do any sort of shenanigans. They are really suffering. And so they are always the ones that are looked upon as if they are not smart, as if they are like idiots, as if they are just like mumus, just anyhow. And then the ones who are doing all sorts of illegal things, like being corrupt, asking for bribe, looting whatever they can loot in the ways that they can find. They are not the one that look as if they are smart, and all of that. So it's really very annoying. You could feel his anger and his frustration from that video, that particular video that he did. And of course, like he was saying, you pay workers this little amount of money, and then you expect that they are not going to steal. I say you go thief them joy. That even the people that are talking with, you go thief them joy. And when they was being asked question, he was like, I don't even want you to finish the question. He interrupted that particular person and say, talking something about you died for that 60K. 60K is just what the government is willing to bring in. And I see a lot of people who talk about the fact that the government doesn't have money, when Nigeria doesn't have money. Nigeria doesn't have money, but yet we are able to fund the extravagant and very expensive lifestyle of our lawmakers. We are ready to give them huge amounts of money. They collect so much, some of them collect as much as almost 30 million naira every month. Nigeria doesn't have money, but Nigeria has money to waste on humongous projects, some of them that are even going nowhere. Nigeria has money to waste on Hajj. 90 billion was used to subsidize Hajj. And then you're coming to tell people that you don't have money to pay workers, but you have money to subsidize pilgrimage, when pilgrimage is supposed to be people's personal business. And then they'll come out also and say to you that, oh, Nigeria doesn't have money, yet Nigeria is building all manner of houses they are not supposed to build, whether it's Dodan Barrack, they're doing Dodan Barrack. Billions of naira just being wasted anyhow. You see how again and again and again the cost of governance is not reduced. A lot of our monies are being wasted. And I think I just saw a report of almost $500 million, over $500 million naira that has been used to pay for parking fee for presidential jet that has been kept in I think Germany it was, where it is undergoing repair. So when you keep saying all of this, you have some politicians, elected officials, appointed officials, you know, and even the ones that were not elected that rigged their way into office, being paid humongous amount of money, and then you're telling the civil servants who are the backbone of the economy of the country that they should just manage 30,000 as minimum wage. It doesn't make sense in any way whatsoever. And of course, the minimum wage, it goes on, is calculated from the minimum wage. Upon that is where, whatever, how do I put it now, the salary is based on. So it's not as if, oh, this is only just about those who are collecting that 30,000. It cascades, it goes on, and it reflects on all the different levels. I, for one, I do understand the fact that yes, our civil service is too populated, is too bogus for what we need. It's not streamed to fit the work that it's being done. And most of the people that are there are actually more or less like people who are on welfare. So you see government just employing. Some of them are like maybe politicians or supporters or whatever. They just keep bringing them there, even when there's no work for them. You see people that have been working for over 10 years. They don't even have a desk. They don't even have a table. They've never sat down to write anything, you know, in their life, in their place of work. And so they're just there every month. They collect salary. Something needs to be done about that, to reject that. Something needs to be done in ensuring that there's restructuring of the civil servant. But at the same time also, those who are left or those who are there should be paid decent amount of wage that would help them. And also another thing that can also be done is for there to be a situation whereby people who are in the civil servant, I mean, who are really not doing anything, can be moved and retrained for certain area of either the economy or of the society where they can be used, and they will contribute positively to the society. At the top of my head, I'm looking at, there are a lot of people who are in offices who aren't doing anything. Good number of them are graduates and all of that. Can they be retrained to be like teachers, you know, given for, not every one of them might be able to pass that training or be willing to, or be able to do it effectively, but you will get quite a number. And if we're able to train these people as teachers who can work for maybe 6 months, 1 year training, even if it's just something like primary school or something, and then turn them over to public school teachers, so that while you're paying that salary, there's something that is coming out of the whole work, you know, that they're doing, and that from that end, you'll be able to have an effective, you know, workforce that is moving the nation forward, rather than people who are just sitting down. And you know, just going back to the video, and I did make some notes. You know, I'm always doing that, anyways, and. He said they go hear him. I mean, he was really angry, talking about how they go hear him. And then one thing he talked about was how they will steal our Commonwealth. They will use it to send their children to school abroad. And then and the children will come out and even lord it over ourselves and lord it over our children. And for me, that's one place I'm very passionate about. I'm like, your parents, some of them, their parents oppress our parents. They have oppressed us. I will give that to them. God forbid that their children will oppress our children. Me, my children, nobody is going to oppress them, because they are also citizens of this country, the way I am citizen of this country, and the way those who are ruling, because they are not even leading Nigeria, we're ruling Nigeria, they are also citizens of this country. But like you also say, what's the essence of going to school? You go to school, you put everything together, and then some touts are the one who are coming in as essays, whatever. Like you say, what's the essence of schooling? Let everybody be doing the task. Let all of us turn to Agbero now. Let all of us be the Agbero. Maybe we know say that the Agbero job we they do. They say do anyhow, they see anyhow. But people are doing the right thing, and at the same time, they are being punished for doing the right thing. Who does that? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.